Ancient Rome created the largest slave society in history. Slave labor was a huge aspect of Roman life, and the Republic depended heavily on free work from human beings who had no rights, no possession, and were left at the whims of their masters to be worked to death, starved, tortured, and sometimes even killed for the sake of enjoyment. Some slaves were likely beaten and worked to death while others were treated almost like family. Slaves occupied the lowest social class in Roman society. According to modern estimates, the population of the Roman Empire at its beginning in 27 BCE was between 6 and 7 million, a third of which was slaves. Unlike modern forms of slavery, enslavement during the Roman era was not based on race, but rather on the spoils of welfare. Roman legions shipped tens of thousands of slaves from lands such as Greece, Gaul, Asia Minor, and North America in order to keep peace with their growing empire.
Slavery existed in the Roman Empire from the early stages of its development. Many became slaves due to being captives of war, due to not paying their debts, or just by simply their heritage. Now, many slaves worked in their masters' buildings, their farms, or in separate mines or in the arena where they served as gladiators. Slaves and their families were considered property of their owners, who could sell them, rent them out, and due to the Roman law on slavery being inconsistent, the owner had the ability to kill their slave for any reason without facing judgment. Now, although this is true, not many slave owners treated their slaves badly. For example, an African slave named Terence pleased his master so much with his intelligence that his master let him go free, where he later became one of Rome's most important writers. It was common practice for slaves to be branded on the forehead, chained together, and work teams of 10, and regarded by a foreman with a whip, so that they would have little chance to escape. Now, although that were true, many slaves did try to escape, and as a result, they were caught and they were tortured as a means to find other slaves to stop them from escaping.
Slaves are often beaten, killed, and punishment for no reason at all. Here are the top 4 most cruel punishment for slavery. First, slave punishment. Death by crucifixion. The slave was scourged and then stripped off clothes and nailed or piled to the cross. The nails were inserted just above the wrist and through both hands. While nailed to the cross, there was a massive chain put on the wrist, so slaves often resulting in a dislocation of the shoulder and elbow joints and suffer until death. Second slave punishment, runaway slaves. The punishment of runaway slaves was amputation of limbs, whipping, branding, hobbling, and many other horrible acts. Third slave punishment, scourging. Scourging was a brutal slave punishment. The scourge was a short whip consisting of 3 leather tongues, on which were attached small bits of metal or soft bone. Scourging could therefore quickly remove the skin of a slave. They usually got hit from their back, and the skin of the back was ripped to the bone from scourging. And finally, slave punishment for killing the master. The slave punishment for assaulting the master of the house or members of the families was therefore swift and severe. The punishment for killing their master was to torture and kill all the slave members of a family when one had assaulted an owner.